This is the biggest cheat code you'll ever see in Bitcoin. This chart that's in front of you right here has predicted correctly the end of every single bear market, the start of a new bull run. It's also predicted when the market cycle tops. It also predicts when we're going to enter phase one of the bull, and it also predicts when we're going to enter phase two of the bull. Every single major move that Bitcoin has is right here in this chart, and I'm about to unveil its secrets. Welcome in if you're new. My name is Steve. On this channel, we don't take any paid ads. There's no paid sponsorships. There's no affiliate links down below. We're not paid. We don't take money at all to promote coins. What we do here is cold hard facts that actually help people. So hit that subscribe button and we're going to jump right into it. Now, where we're at, we're on the Bitcoin US dollar index and we're on the monthly chart. Now, these two indicators you can pull up, and I recommend you do it right now. We have the rank correlation index and we have the trader's dynamic index. With those two and price action above, we can accurately predict every single major move in Bitcoin. Case in point, a lot of people are like, oh my God, Bitcoin just suddenly shot up to 35,000. We created a rule about 9 months ago that if Bitcoin breaks above this orange line, that's when we move into phase two of the bull. It's all right here with the facts, okay? Let me walk you through step by step. Let's start, shall we, with market cycle tops, right? Market cycle tops are incredibly hard to predict. There's a lot of moving parts, but if you have the rank correlation index and you have the trader's dynamic index, you're in the money. For example, the rank correlation index, which is right here in the middle of our screen, you can notice that there's a red line above as we're in a bull run. When this red line above crosses back through the blue right here, that marks the market cycle top, okay? Now, we had a market cycle top right here at the 2019, but the red line did not cross through the blue. So this was not a true market cycle top. This was a fake out top. So if you study this chart, you would have known, okay, this is a top in the market, which we'll get to. There's also a rule for this, but you wait until that red line crosses through the blue line, okay? That is the market cycle top, all right? Now, when we enter phase one of the bull, if you look at the trader's dynamic index and you look at this red line and you want that red line to cross above the green line. Once that red line crosses above the green line, the bear market is finished and the bull run starts. Case in point right here, 2015. Red line, boom, holding support in the green line. That's when the bear market is over and the bull run starts. Look at 2019, red line crossing above the green line right here. That's saying, hey, this bear market that we were in for over a year, that's over. And we're starting a new bull run. Look at recently, we covered it right here on our channel. When this red line crossed above this green line, it was January of this year. Keep in mind, that's when everyone laughed at us, that there's no way we're entering phase one of the bull. We had the facts in front of us. We even said it last year that we predicted 2023 was going to be the start of the bull run. 80 to 85% of the world was against us. They said there's no way, but we had this red line cross above the green right here when we were at 15K. When I said repeatedly, it's more risky to be out of Bitcoin than in Bitcoin. It's more risky to be out of Bitcoin than in Bitcoin. I said it on repeat in every single video. We had the facts to back it up, and that's precisely when the bear market was over and when we moved into phase one of the bull. Now, we had a clear rule. We developed this rule about 9-ish months ago. We said, okay, we are going to enter phase one of the bull. How do you know when phase one of the bull is complete? How do you know when we're moving into phase two of the bull? And our rule is simple. When this red line crosses above the orange line, that's when we start phase two of the bull. Now keep in mind, phase one of the bull has a very distinct goal. Phase one of the bull has to build its market structure right on top of our prior resistance. If you look here, this is our prior resistance. We had support, resistance, 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 and we built our market structure directly on top. This is not by chance. This is what every single structure does. Look at our structure here. We built the structure directly on top of what our resistance used to be. And in 2016, this was our resistance here, and we built our market structure directly on top. This is phase one of the bull built right on top of here. It's like clockwork. It's exactly like clockwork. We try to educate people, but still 80 to 85% of people say, what you're saying is not right. Because what we say on this channel usually goes completely against the grain. When we started calling for a bull run in late last year and very, very early this year, it was not a popular thing to say. The popular thing to say is Bitcoin's going to 10K, 8K, 7K, 6K, 5K. That's what everybody was chanting. Even the smartest people in the world, even the world's top economists, were all screaming 2023 was going to be the biggest bloodbath since 1939. Go look. The internet keeps receipts. Go look. Every single one of the world's top economists was screaming this. We also keep receipts. The internet keeps receipts. Go watch any of my videos during any of that time period and see what I was saying. I was saying 2023 was going to be the start of the bull run for Bitcoin. What did we do? We moved from 15,000 and quickly doubled up into the $30,000 range. All of those people that were waiting for 5K, 6K, 7K, they all started screaming, oh my God, we're going to go to 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. We sat right here in this chair and said, it's highly unlikely. What's going to happen is the market's going to be very boring for at least 100 days. Why? That's what phase one does. Every single market cycle, it moves sideways. It's boring. It loses volatility. People think, oh my God, we're going to crash, but we don't. We build structure directly where we're supposed to, and we wait for phase two. It's like clockwork. But again, whatever you hear on this channel usually goes very against the grain. So it's not what you want to hear. I never tell you what you want to hear. Never. I tell you the facts and the charts, and you can take it as you wish. So if you talk to people who follow me and you talk to them when Bitcoin was around 48K and I called for a mega crash, nobody wanted to hear that because everybody was chanting 100K, 100K, 100K. I said we're going to have a mega crash based on just the facts and the charts. Nobody wanted to hear it at the time. Then I tell you that the bottom is in. Nobody wanted to hear that because everybody was saying 4K, 5K, 6K, definitely below 10K. Those people will be waiting for below 10K for the rest of their life. It's not going to happen. It's not in the cards. It's not in the facts, right? Attention teachers, coaches, professors, I want to hire you. Even if you've always dreamed about having one of those jobs and never had it, I want to hire you. I care about this. Here are the qualifications. Are you incredibly passionate about crypto? Number two, are you incredibly passionate about actually helping other people improve their lives? And number three, are you incredibly passionate about teaching? If you said yes to those three, I want to hire you. Send me an email right now, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. We're building an incredible team. Become a part of our team to help improve lives. Our mission is to change 1 million lives. If you resonate with that and you want to get a job in crypto to do the thing you love, this is your opportunity. This is a calling of a lifetime. Send me an email and we'll see where it goes. Peace and love. So again, when you have these clear rules, everything becomes crystal clear. But there's two problems. Number one, this chart hasn't printed yet. This will print at the end of the month. So what we see right here with this red through the orange, this is foreshadowing, but it's not printed yet. And I want to get to this white line, which I've never shown you before, and I want to discuss that. But first, we need to discuss some of the concerns we have in the market. We had another rule that when this red line crosses through the green line, we're going to have a retest of our base, okay? It's what we had right here, a retest of our base, and it's what we had right here, okay? Now, at the end of the month, this red line could very well be back through the green. We don't know. Nobody has the crystal ball. Nobody knows until the end of the month, until we actually print this chart. We said repeatedly, in order for Bitcoin to be in phase two, we have to have two things be true. We have to have this red line be above the green, and we have to have this red line be above the orange. We will see at the end of the month. Let's be very clear. We're not at the end of the month right now. We need to wait for this to print. But there's one more concern, and then I'm going to get to this white line. The other concern is this chart. We had a clear rule. If Bitcoin falls below this red line, it's likely we will have a retest of a base. So although we may be on the verge of moving into phase two of the bull, although these monthly charts may confirm at the end of the month that we are in phase two of the bull, there still is a concern with this chart that we could have a between a 30 and 50% correction that surprises the hell out of everybody, but not you. This is foreshadowing. When we've done this before, we fell below this red line. It took us, how many months did it take take us? It took us 161 days. This is not something that happens tomorrow or the next day or the next week. A drop below this red line is foreshadowing of what's to come. Case in point right here, a drop below this red line, we actually went up in price, but it's foreshadowing of what's to come. Now, it's not likely we have a drop like this. And again, as I've told you repeatedly, the worst case is we retest our base. I've also told you repeatedly, the best case scenario for this calendar year is 48K. And I told you repeatedly, if we move into phase 2 of the bull, it's going to build market structure directly on top of this resistance. That's what phase 2 does. It builds market structure directly on top of here. That means we would be range bound between 30K and 48K for the rest of the year if we enter phase 2 of the bull. This is not new news. I've said it so many times. Just based on the facts and the charts. I want to make sure you have the facts and you have the evidence, that you're not reacting on emotion. Oh my God, Bitcoin's up, Bitcoin's down. I need to enter a trade. I need to get out of this. I need to buy more of this. I need to, every day it's a different thought and it's all emotion based. This is all pure fact based, right? We drop below this red line. We can't debate that. The bars are below this red line. Cannot debate, right? We cannot debate every time in Bitcoin's history that we've fallen below this red line with the bodies of a candle. It foreshadowed of what's to come months from now. We cannot debate that. That's just facts in front of your eyes. You want to look at 2016? We did not fall below this red line. Therefore, we did not have one of these huge corrections that we're talking about, right? Corrections that catch people off guard. But 2019, we did, 2012, no, we held support at this red line. You may say, well, how about these candles? These candles didn't hold resistance at this red line. Plain and simple. They're not resistance. That's a bona fide fact, not an opinion, right? As soon as we did hold resistance here, it was foreshadowing of what's to come. Now, keep in mind, these foreshadowings are bear markets. We're definitely not entering a bear market. And as I've told you on repeat, even if we retest the base, we are still in phase 1 of the bull. I said it on repeat. I probably said it in about 40 videos this year. You've probably dream about me saying that. This is just pure fact based to keep you level headed, because most people are still waiting for below 10K. They're still waiting for it. That's highly unlikely. Below 10K would be an absolute anomaly. That's never been, it's very unlikely, right? Just based on the facts and the charts, okay? So we have this concern that will not take place this week or next week. This is months to come. So for the next handful of months, watch out for a potential 30%, 40%, maybe even a 50% correction that catches everybody off guard. And they will probably say, oh, it's because the ETF got denied, or because of this, or Elon posted a tweet or something. The news will create some other narrative, but it's here, right in the facts. I know everybody is very excited. We just moved to 35K, so it seems unlikely that we'll ever see some sort of correction, right? But phase 2 of the bull is not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed yet. It's likely to happen, but not confirmed yet. We need to wait to the end of the month with this chart has pure cold hard facts that are confirmed, and we have to revisit this chart and look at what's happening with our other facts in the charts. But this is where we stand right now. I also want to say, attention students. Last week, I sent out a free bonus video to all of my students. Go check your email. If it's not there, check in spam. Free bonus video only to students, exclusively to students. Also, if you're a student, a lot of people got a random upgrade. All right, check your email. I'm trying to always do really cool things, really nice things to help people actually reach their dreams. So there was a group of people that we randomly upgraded. Check your email. If it's not there, check your spam. I'll see you right back here in the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. Do you want to know when to buy and when to sell? Click this video right now.